In this video, I want to quickly explain you what is the best way to get from the airport in Lanzarote to your hotel. We're going to talk about the prices, the times, as well as the pros and the cons of all of these options, with the end goal, of course, of figuring out what is the best way for your specific case. The first way we're going to talk about is to take the public bus or the public transportation from the airport in Lanzarote. If you want to take the public bus when you're arriving in the Lanzarote airport, it's actually quite easy to find. Just collect your luggage, head to the exit, and then start following to the right side of the airport. There's also indications for the public bus stop. There's only one, so you really can't go wrong. If you want to take the bus from the Lanzarote airport to your hotel, then know that the prices and times are as following. For the Costa Teguise, it's €2.5 more or less, but know that there is no direct bus, so you will have to transfer along the way in Arrecife. If you want to go to Arrecife, it's €1.40 and it will take about 20 minutes. Matagorda, €1.40, also about 20 minutes. Puerto del Carmen, €1.40, about 30 minutes driving. Puerto Callero, €1.80, and it will be about 40 minutes driving. And Playa Blanca, €3.30, and it will take about 60 minutes. Do know that all of these are estimated at the low end in the weekend, or if you take the wrong bus, it will take much longer. So just some quick things to know about the public buses in Lanzarote going from the airport is that they go quite often, excluding in the weekends, and also keep in mind that they don't go very late into the night for some destinations. You can just get your ticket on the bus, so that is very easy. There's no need to reserve one. And then when it comes to the buses, you have two options. Either you have a very slow bus that will take a lot of stops and will stop closer to your hotel, or you have a bit faster bus, but they will stop far away from your hotel. So after arriving to your end destination, there might still be quite a far walk that you will have to take to get to your hotel. Another great way to get from the Lanzarote airport to your hotel is to take a shuttle bus or a dedicated resort shuttle. If you want to take a shuttle bus or resort shuttle, then it's quite easy. After landing, just head towards the exit, and then there's either two choices from there. Have a look on your reservation ticket if you're first gonna contact the reservation desk, where they will tell you where to go, or you just head out to the right side of the airport, and from there you go up the escalators towards where all the buses are. If you want to take a shuttle bus from the airport, then do know that it's normally about €1 or €2 more than the public buses. However, you do get a lot of extra services for this. And as well, the driving time is about the same, or maybe sometimes even a little bit faster. So some quick things to know about the resort shuttles, that they might stop at other hotels before they stop at yours. This you can either see as a plus or a minus, because this also means that they will stop exactly at your hotel. So there will be less walking or carrying compared to being dropped off at the bus stop. You will just be dropped off at the reception. They're quite budget friendly, because basically you get a similar service than a taxi, but you will pay less. And of course you have your own reserved seat. So if you're traveling in a busy time, you won't have to stand up. You will always have a reserved seat on the bus. Another important thing to know about these buses is that if you are delayed because of your flight or because of your luggage, then do know that they will simply find your solution. Either they will wait for you or they will book you onto the next bus. So in this way, you're always covered for delays. All in all, I think it's a very good and easy to use service. If you want to take a shuttle bus at the Lanzarote airport, I would advise you to have a look on my website, checkedholidays.com/links, where I keep links to all the companies I used while I was traveling in the Canary Islands, as well as the link to this shuttle bus company I like to use. Definitely the fastest way to get to your hotel is to take a taxi from the Lanzarote airport. The taxis in Lanzarote, really, you can't miss them. They are right outside the door as soon as you head to the exit in the Lanzarote airport. The prices and the times from the Lanzarote airport is for the Costa Teguise €20 for the taxi, and it will take you about 15 minutes to get there. Arrecife is €10 and 10 minutes. Matagorda is €9 and 10 minutes. Puerto del Carmen is €16 and 10 minutes. Puerto Callero is €18 and 15 minutes. And Playa Blanca is €25 and 30 minutes. Do know that these prices at the airport are only estimates, and they will go up if there's a traffic jam or anything. Also in the weekend or in the nighttime, the price is more expensive. Some quick things to know about the taxis at the Lanzarote airport: that all the prices are estimates. There is no set price. If there is a traffic jam or roadworks or anything like this, the price just will go way up. And also know that in general they don't have any child safety seats present there at the moment if you're traveling with small children. Also in the newspaper there was an article at the time that there were long waiting lines, and I saw this myself as well when I was traveling in Lanzarote. Also do know, if you want to have a child safety seat and you want to have a locked-in price, I would definitely advise you, and also avoid all this waiting, then I would definitely advise you to book online before. It's the same price as the taxis at the airport, just in general I think you get a better service. So if you want to take a taxi but be sure that everything goes smooth and without any problems, then do know also for this I have a link on my website, the same website as before, it's checkedholidays.com/links. But don't worry about this now, I have a link at the ending of this video as well that you can click and just go directly there. If you don't mind driving, maybe a rental car is even the best way to get to your hotel. In general, the cars in Lanzarote are quite cheap, and of course if you rent one at the airport you can also use it to do like a little bit of shopping or sightseeing or explore the island. So in general, think that a nice car, a decent car, a new car as well with no liability is somewhere around 10 to 15 euros a day. So you have absolutely no kind of liability for any loss or damage of the car. If you want to take it a little bit cheaper and you want to take a little bit of liability, then you can even find them around 7, 8 or 9 euros. But be aware, quite a few of the companies out there, the price that they will offer you on the internet will go way up once you arrive, because they will upsell you a lot of extra services. It's kind of like a little bit of a scam even. There's a lot of good companies, but there's also not so good companies. So I will be making a different video, a separate video, where I cover all these kind of companies and which one you want to use while traveling in Lanzarote. I hope this helps you. On the screen now you will find one to the car rental video, and also a link to my website checkedholidays.com/links, where you can find all the companies I would advise while traveling in Lanzarote. Hope you have a great time in Lanzarote.